Hi, good morning. I am here at Peradeniya railway station. We were staying in Kandy last night and we specially came all the way to Peradeniya in the morning to try and get a seat in one of the trains from Kandy to Ella. But apparently the trains are always very full and we were told to come to Peradeniya to try and get a seat because the train from Peradeniya will go to Kandy and from there again it will come to Peradeniya and will go ahead to Ella. So that's what we are hoping for. The train apparently is 7 to 8 hours of journey and we do want to find a seat throughout the journey. We don't want to be standing. Uh, and let's see if it's worth the hype because apparently it has one of the best views in the world. It is one of the best journeys in the world. There are three classes: first, second, and third class. We have just gotten a ticket right from here. We've gotten the second class ticket, but it is again unreserved from here as well. But we've been told that we might be able to get a seat because a lot of people get down at Kandy once we start from here, so hopefully we'll be able to get a seat. And first class, everything has been full and we've been trying to get a seat for like trying to reserve seats for how long have been trying? We've been trying for the last 2 weeks or something.
2 weeks. We
And
are
there are
unable to
no
get a
seats. Time to go to Ella. We're waiting for our train. Hopefully it will come in time because all the trains are usually late. There are a lot of tourists coming now here because apparently everyone has gotten to know this hack of getting a train seat from Peradeniya instead of Kandy. The train tickets for first class is 2000 Sri Lankan rupees. For second class is 600 Sri Lankan rupees, which is what we've paid for. So we've paid in total of 1200 Sri Lankan rupees. And for third class is 300 Sri Lankan rupees. And these are unreserved tickets. I'm not sure if they are charging us extra for any reserved tickets. I don't think so though. But as we said, we've been trying for almost 2 weeks, but we didn't find any train tickets. All we are hoping for is just a seat. Ticket from there, and as you can see, there are so many foreigners waiting. I think they also got to know about this hack, and a lot of people are now coming up and waiting for the tickets, hoping to get them. So when the train arrived, it looked super busy, a lot of people. It was so packed. It was difficult to get on, but thankfully no one was pushing us a lot. And as you can see, when we were inside, we were trying to negotiate with people and trying to get a seat. So we got on in second class and we finally managed to get a seat like after an hour, after negotiating a lot with people. But I think I recommend that we all should go in third class because everyone got seats very quickly because there's only two train coaches only of the second class. But there's a lot of room in third class, so I recommend everyone should take a third class. The views were spectacular, from tea plantations to a range of beautiful mountains to that lovely sky. You could see it all. And wait until the train reaches uphill and then you can see beautiful clouds are all around you. Enjoy the train journey. And wait till the end as I answer some very hyped questions. answer all the questions that you have from our train journey from Kandy to Ella. So the first question, was it really worth going to Paradenia from Kandy? I think it did increase our chances to get a seat, but even if you get on from Kandy, I think you will be able to get a seat. However, don't forget that it is a local transport for the locals in Sri Lanka, and they know how to grab seats. We saw actually they were throwing bags from the windows, and they were just to grab those seats, and by the time they get on, the seats are already occupied with the bags, so no one else could take the seats. So they are really pro at it. So I think it did work for us to go to Paradenia. Now, how far was Paradenia from Kandy? We took a tuk-tuk with all the luggage from Kandy, and it costed us about 800 Sri Lankan rupees, and the ride was about 20 to 25 minutes. Now, when you are carrying your luggage, few advices on that. There is a very little storage room for big luggages, which is opposite the lavatory as soon as you enter the train. Now, I couldn't make a lot of videos in the train itself, as I've already discussed that it was difficult to grab seats, and I didn't want to leave those seats that someone else could occupy. So I couldn't make the video where the luggage was kept. So the luggage was kept a little bit away from us, for which we had to struggle a little bit, but the people were nice enough to make space and move in their bags. But for the small backpacks, there's storages above your seats itself, and you can keep your important stuff just close by to your seats. You can even keep them on your lap, and there are tray tables in the on the seat backs, which can be utilized to again store the bags itself. Now, I do recommend you to carry your own food, because yes, there are street vendors who are going to come and who are going to sell some dry stuff, some snacks, some chocolates, chips, and the local made snacks itself. However, do pack your own stuff, because they do tend to come at there's a lag in time, so do carry your own food. The best part about our journey was that we made friends in the whole coach. Even though we didn't speak Sri Lankan, the local people, we could speak with them with their body language. And we were actually exchanging a lot of food, which made our journey very, very, very beautiful. And we were very happy about it, because we made so many friends. And there was a station called Hatton where a lot of people left. And while they left, you would not believe how special we felt, as everyone was waving goodbye to us. And last but not the least, the most awaited question, how was the toilets? So I only went to use the toilet once, because I was aware that the toilet condition is not so nice generally. However, actually I was not disappointed at all, because the toilets were actually quite clean. Yes, they were smelly a bit, but they were quite clean. So I do recommend not to use it as often, but if you do, it's not so bad. The condition is not so bad. And again, a recommendation, do carry your own toilet paper, because there's none in the toilets. You can wash your hands, but carry some napkins and some wet wipes with you, as you would have to use them afterwards. Lastly, would I really do it again? Was it really worth? Yes, for our journey, yes, we loved it. We met so many amazing people. We saw such amazing views. So I would say it was totally worth it for us. However, would I do it again? If I have to think about it, I don't think so. I've done it once, and I think I've ticked in the box. I've seen the views. Now it's going to be more monotonous for me. So I think I would rather try another route if I have to go from Kandy to Ella. But I must say that you must go to Ella, because I loved the mountains in Ella. It was so beautiful. There are so many activities, so many hikes that you can do in Ella. So I do recommend you to go to Ella, and do still try the train journey at least once like we did. And I hope you enjoyed the video. Stay tuned for more videos like this. See you.